The polls show the candidates to be in a dead heat in what promises to be the closest election in American history. In other news, Sing Sing and Ling Ling have had another child today. The national news...
Bush. Kerry. Bush. Kerry. It's like the most important decision of my entire life. And I just wish there was someone who could help me choose.
Hail, good citizen.
Who are you?
I am the ghost of one of your forefathers.
John Adams?
No.
John Hancock?
No.
Rutherford B. Hayes?
Not even the right century. You know, some forefathers, they get a beer or a holiday. Me, not even a lousy white sail. But I digress. I am Rufus T. King, second ratifier of the Constitution for the great state of Massachusetts. Oh, now why have you called me here?
Well, it's this election. I've tried everything I can think of, and, you know, they say every single vote counts, and I want to make the right choice, but you know, it's...
Relax. Let me show you something about the Electoral College.
Welcome to the Electoral College and you. So you're having trouble making a decision about the upcoming election? It's a pretty tough decision, isn't it? After all, picking the man who's going to be running America is a very important decision. It almost seems too important to let a guy like you decide. Well, don't worry. Our forefathers came up with a plan, and they called this plan the Electoral College. The electors shall meet in their respective states and vote by ballot for president and vice president. Electors? That must mean you. I mean, you're the one voting for president, right? Well, nothing could be further from the truth. Electors are a group of people appointed by your state to make your vote for you. Each state is given a number of votes based roughly on their population. The candidate in each state with the most popular votes receives all of the electoral votes. For example, let's take two fictitious states. We'll call one Statesylvania and the other New State. Statesylvania has 200,000 people and 20 electoral votes, and New State has 150,000 people and 15 electoral votes. In Statesylvania, 110,000 people vote Democrat, while 90,000 people vote Republican. So the Democrats receive all of Statesylvania's 20 electoral votes. While in New State, 120,000 people vote Republican and 30,000 vote Democrat. So the Republicans receive all of New State's 15 electoral votes. So after the ballots are counted, the Democrats win the election by 5 electoral votes. But the Republicans had 70,000 more popular votes. That's 50% more votes. So tell me, you still worried that your vote is so important?
So, wait. What you're saying...
Shh. This is my favorite part.
You might say that this is just an extreme hypothetical situation and could never happen in real life. But remember the election of 2000? In that election, Al Gore won 500,000 more popular votes than George Bush. But George Bush won 5 more electoral votes than Al Gore, thus securing himself the presidency. You might think that this was just a fluke. But what if I were to tell you that this wasn't the first time this happened in our great nation's history? In the election of 1888, Grover Cleveland won 90,000 more popular votes than Benjamin Harrison, but Benjamin Harrison won 65 more electoral votes than Grover Cleveland. Thus, Benjamin Harrison became president. And finally, in the election of 1876, Samuel Tilden won 250,000 more popular votes than Rutherford B. Hayes. But Rutherford B. Hayes, securing a single vote more in the Electoral College, went on to become president. So don't worry, sit back, relax, take a breath. Even when the vote is close, especially when the vote is close, the Electoral College is there for you.
So, the whole election comes down to a small group of people of the chosen power elite in just a few undecided states?
Exactly.
That is such a relief. I'm so glad there's someone there to make those decisions for me.
So are they, my friend. So are they.
The following message has been brought to you by the Electoral College. We make the decisions so you don't have to. Sponsored by Sam Adams Beer. Boss give you an hour off tomorrow to vote? Wouldn't the time be spent a lot better just drinking a good beer? Sam Adams, America's first choice for beer.